Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna try and build a battleship. You know, like one of those big, not Star Wars, like a giant Navy boat that's got like a bunch of cannons on it. It's like the modern day pirate ship, except there's no pirating. So yeah, I'm gonna try and build one of those. Here's an image of what it looks like. The first thing I did when starting to build this battleship was actually look up a reference picture of a battleship, because I not only don't have a garage, but I don't have a garage with a battleship in it. So I had to do it the old-fashioned way of Google search, but it turned out okay. I built the outline and filled it with gray brick and then some green brick as filler brick so I could save the limited gray bricks I have. All right, so here's what we're looking at here. It looks pretty good. It's very smooth on the sides. It's kind of flat, but that's okay. It looks very boat-like. Yeah. Looks like a boat. It's actually really big. 3 base plates, 3 16 by 16 ones. The next part of this Lego battleship I wanted to capture was the giant cannons on the front. Typically there's 2 sets, but I only had enough pieces to represent the barrels to make one. And yeah, so there's 3 giant barrels, and I wanted it to swivel, so you know it swivels. And then I built a giant, I guess the actual main structure where officers and all the guys hang out, and then started building the smokestacks and stuff, just details, and it looks a little something like this. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, we've got this structure up here. I haven't quite finished it. I included some glass so you could, like, I don't know, pilot it there, but here's the cannon. They're a little flimsy, but they do technically fold up. Once again, a little flimsy, but they do swivel all the way around, except they will run into the main structure there. So definitely imperfect, but I think it's good enough, and it looks okay. This last part of the build was super fun because I got to tile and clean up the rest of the ship. I added some details on the bridge, I guess, or the antenna things that kind of just add detail. It looks cool. I don't really know what they all do, but you know, they exist. And then I added a base plate around it where I could do a black border. I had to clear off all my Lego to do it there because I ran out of space. This thing is a little bit bigger than I originally anticipated, but I'm going to show you all what it looks like right now. Booyah! So yeah, this is the battleship. I'm actually kind of impressed with how it turned out. It's like massive, but it's also not. Like, it looks tiny on camera and when I take pictures of it, but I feel like it's a good size. It's probably like a good 1.5 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet in length. I don't know. But yeah, starting with the bottom here, we'll start with the ocean, probably the most boring part. I put it on these base plates here. So these are 3 16 by 16 blue base plates, and I have a confession to make. These are actually fake. I don't have real ones. This is the only fake Lego piece I use occasionally. I have a 32 by 32 blue base plate, but it was too small and it didn't quite fit it. So I had to do it like this, but every other piece on this thing is real and authentic. I apologize. Before we proceed any further, I talked to my roommates and showed them this battleship shortly before shooting this video here, and I got their opinions, got feedback and stuff, and one of them asked, they're like, can I name it? Because every boat's got a name. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And he's like, the USS, and he paused and was like, the USS DL. So that's what my roommate said it should be called, the USS DL. I think that's what we're going to call it. So I want y'all to do is comment below what you think it should be named. Just so you know, I did not come up with that. I have a goated roommate. So shout out Jackson. But yeah, we've got this black border that goes around the entire thing, which I think looks nice. It's like a display model for sure. Since this is a fake Lego base plate, these transparent pieces are really hard to put on there, but I included that detail as well. Nice water, it gives it a nice glimmer and shine, you know. And then up here, we've got the front of the ship. We got this like pointy thing. I don't know proper ship terms. We've got these poles, and then probably my favorite detail is this cannon, which spins almost 360 degrees. And it used to be able to go up and down, but the way I cleaned it up a little bit to give it, I guess, a little bit cleaner of a look, but they kind of fall off occasionally because the way they're attached on these plates. Let's see if I can take it off here. There we go. So yeah, it's just a little hinge there. So if I took these tiles off as well, it would be able to rotate up and down. So thank y'all so much for watching this video. Be sure to comment below a good name for this boat. Like I said, I think USS DL is a great name, but I want to hear from y'all. Any feedback, ideas you have to make this better, be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next week.